Hey everyone, Tracy from Crochet Rossetti. I have some stuff to show you. Yay! First I want to start off by saying that at the end of this video, I am going to be running a 500 subscriber giveaway. But right now I want to share everything that I've been doing. I've been finished part 1 of my hobbii. It's still a whip. I have to download part 2. But I finished part 1 of my hobbii Wonderland shawl. And it's a free pattern over on hobbii. And yeah, I'm loving it. I had to fudge a little bit because my stitch count, this yarn is very, very, very thin. Not something I'm used to working with. Look how thin that is. I mean, that is thin. So it started off with like 186 stitches and it just kept twisting on me, even though I put stitch markers every 50 stitches. And yeah, but I love it. And I love the way the color's changing into that blue, into the, it almost looks like the sea. And I am using, where are you? A progress keeper that I made. My flip-flop. And I used the lobster claws. So that's what I'm using as my progress keeper. So, on to part 2. I believe there's, I'm on 2. I think there's 3 more parts after this. I'm not quite sure. It could be 4. But yeah, so I'm working on that, and I like it. And the yarn I'm using, right now, I'm in the center of the blue. And I gotta tell you, this stuff, when it knots up, man, is it a pain in the bum. I had some yarn vomit when I first started, and I was like, oh, trying to pull that stuff apart. Oh my Lord, it's like pulling apart thread. But I love this yarn. It's so pretty and it's so soft, and it's the twister, 55% cotton, 45% acrylic. And this has 1,093 yards, and it's going to take 2 of these, plus if I decide to put the tassels, this for the tassels. And I'm not quite sure I like this color for the tassels, so I might have to order something different. I think I want something more bright, like maybe the purples. Try to match up that, or the pink. So that's one whip. Right now I only have 2. I prepped today to get a knitting project going. I want to knit a hat. So I posted in the Dabblin' Hook's new Facebook page, his new Facebook group, guys, the Dabblin' Hook, and asked her a question about her hats that she's been knitting and how much she cast on to start them out, because I really want to get going with my, I don't want to not knit too, so I forget what I've already learned. But I'm also working on my kiss blanket, and the last time I showed you guys, I was working the 2 rows of each color, and now I'm doing 3. Doesn't look like I got a lot done, but I did. It's a lot of stitches because the blanket is huge. It's gonna fit my queen size bed when it's done. But this is what I got so far. I'm loving the colors. I love the way this color here, this variegated, kind of brings in all the colors. I love it. So I've been working on that. Oh, I forgot to get my finished project. This will be for Block Party and Season of the Granny. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm in my cleaning clothes, guys. Today's gonna be a cleaning day. It's been raining for 2 days, so yeah, looking forward to that. Not. I decided to turn my squares into a pillow. Isn't it cute? I did a continuous join. I did a video on one of the panels that I did, and it was over an hour long, and I apologize for that. But I didn't know any other way to do it. It took 2 days to upload that video. I'm doing something wrong. So my son's gonna help me figure that out. But yeah, so I finished this, and I love it. And this will go great with the kiss blanket, and these will go upstairs on my bed when they're all finished. Now, a yarny friend of mine emailed me and asked me about the granny square blanket that I have on the ladder over there. And let me show it to you. Okay, this blanket here. She was asking how I did this. These squares here were not changing colors. These were using a self-changing colorway with Red Heart Super Saver. And I forget, I don't have any more of the yarn to know what colorway it was. And I think it's discontinued. I don't know if Red Heart's not even around anymore. It's Inspirations or whatever. But I don't know if they're carrying that anymore. But it's all from one colorway, but it's a self-changing colorway. And then I did the continuous join with these squares. I just made the squares bigger, so they're how many shells deep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, start from the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 shells deep. And I believe I used a 6mm hook for that. So that's how I ended up with that one. So we'll put this over here. Oh, my crochet goodnesses. So yeah, that's what I have finished and am working on. And it doesn't seem like a lot. I usually have a lot more going on, but I've been actually playing around with some new stuff. So I recently bought one of those needle punchers, and I was playing around with that to try to figure out what kind of yarn I thought would work best. And out of all the yarns, I would say the wool and the cotton and the bulky acrylic. So if you're gonna use acrylic, I would use bulky acrylic, a wool, a decent size wool, not a fingering weight, and a good, durable cotton. Those seem to hold up the best. And when I was pushing the needle through, I found it helped if I folded the back down as I went to hold the stitch. But yeah, so this is a learning process here. And I think I have a lot of cotton upstairs. I think I'm gonna draw something out and maybe try to do a little wall hanging. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure which side. I didn't draw anything out. I was just freehand, and I just kind of, okay, would I like this or would I like that? And I like the furry part because it looks more, different, appealing. I don't know. So that's where I'm at with this one, and it's relaxing. I love fiber arts. I really do. So that being said, that's a new project that I was doing. And then I ordered some wool. And this one is Mill Ends from Fiber Studio. And it's wicked soft, you guys. But there's like a green in there. There's some white, some gray, black, brown, and this one. And this one is from Paradise Fibers, and I found these on Etsy. Support those small businesses. And this is like a variegated colorway. And I have another one coming in cotton candy. So I started doing some research on spinning. And I was gonna do a test and do it on here blind, but I couldn't wait because I got my little toy yesterday. So I played around with it, and I didn't do a great job. It'll take practice, but I still have to soak it And I don't have one of those. I need a special tool to spin it on and then tie it up before I put it in the water. And then it's supposedly that's supposed to bring the fibers together. Oh, I think you're supposed to beat it too. But this was fun. I sat watching on Netflix. I was watching Locks and Keys. Thumbs up. Binge watched it yesterday. 5 stars from me. I loved it. And that's on Netflix. Just came out. So while I was watching that, I was doing this. And it was very relaxing. So yeah, another new adventure I have here. And I like it. And I have some more coming today. Cotton candy. I thought what my purpose is for doing this is that I like more rugged, thick and thin textured yarns for weaving. And I don't have a whole lot of that in my stash. So I thought it would be cheaper just to buy the mill ends myself and, you know, stop playing around with that. Though I did tell my husband that I'd be careful because I might end up wanting a spinning wheel. Not yet though, but I like this little thing. This is fun. So yeah, I got some thread to start a weaving project. So yeah, I have a lot of ideas in my head, don't I? I'm very OCD, I think. Or what would you call it? Hyperactive? I don't know. I can't sit still. So yeah, that's another project that I have going on. I have another loom that I could do a project with a thicker yarn that my husband got me. And it's a circular loom. I showed this on a video before. I haven't even opened it yet. So many toys. Not enough time in the day. Yeah. So I need to do a 500 subscriber. I need to do a 500 subscriber giveaway. So what I did is I went through my stash because I can shop my stash. And I picked out some yarns that I've had for a while that I don't see myself using. And they're brand new. They're still in the bags. I have never even took them out of the bags. So this here is a cotton yarn, I believe. I got chapped lips, guys. No, this is acrylic. It feels like cotton. Wow. Anyway, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 skeins of that in here. That's one thing. Then there's the Ice Yarn Art Color Cotton. And there's Ice Yarn. I don't know if they still carry it or not, but I've had it, and there's 4 skeins of it. So it could be, yeah, Cotton Spray Salmon Blue. And Ice Yarns, Cakes DK, Blue, Turquoise, Pink, Red, Purple. Okay? That's what I'm giving away. So, what do you have to do? Well, I'm only opening this up for US only right now because the cost of shipping just went up. I will do another giveaway where it will be a gift card and will be open to everybody. But for right now, with the price of shipping, I couldn't afford to send this overseas. So it's for US residents only. And I apologize for that. I hate doing that. You have to be able to accept this, you know, you 18 or over. This is not sponsored by anybody but me. I bought this yarn with my own money. Yeah. So what do you have to do to win? Let's see. I hate that. I can never think of good questions. Everybody else thinks of good questions. what is a craft that you do besides crocheting or knitting? Because I know a lot of us crocheters have now ventured out into the knitting world also, which I think is fabulous because broaden your horizons, right? Keep that brain working. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Answer that question. Welcome to all my new subscribers. We're at like 570 something. I never expected to even get 50. But thank you guys for coming over and hanging out with me. And I should be getting my knit crate in soon. And I have 2 colorways, I think, coming. Yeah, and is there anything you want me to do a video on? Let me know in the comments below. I say a lot. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I shared all my stuff with you. If you want to find that hobbii pattern, it's at hobbii.com. And it is a cal that's running February and March. And I think, is it just February and March? It might lead into April. But it's a very light yarn, so it'll be great for the springtime. And yeah, support those small shops, guys. And if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. I don't expect you to share. Comment. I love the comments. I read them all. I try to respond to as many as I can, but at least I give you a heart, let you know that I read your comment and I appreciated it and enjoyed your comments. Yeah, and that's all I got for you today, guys. Have a great day, everybody.